guys? Welcome back to another episode of Mr. A's YouTube channel, and I want to start off this video by doing some more shout outs to the guys who got the bonus question from the last video number 2. And first period we had Joseph, second period we had Ashley, fourth period we had Anthony, fifth period we had Taylor, sixth period we had Summer, and seventh period we had Bibiana. So well done, you guys, for working hard to get that question answered. The purpose of this video, as most of you probably already know, is I guess I'm calling it like a review session for the Renaissance test coming up. The 2 extra credits that you can do for this test, like most tests, is the online quiz for the Chapter 7, which, by the way, I'm going to put a link to the online quiz in the description box below. So hopefully you should be able to click that link and it'll take you right to the online quiz. So you don't have to hunt around for it somewhere on glencoe.com. So I'm going to put that quiz link below. So that's the first form of extra credit, and then the second form of extra credit, as usual, also is the Renaissance review sheet. It's 10 questions of the learning objectives for the Renaissance, and I told you guys today, I told most of you anyways, that I would read off the answers for this. If you guys watch the video, you'll be able to easily get the answers and put them down on your extra credit review sheet. So there's 10 of these, so I'm going to get started here with number 1, and I'll talk as slow as I can, but I want to move quickly so the video is not too long. So the question number 1 is, describe what humanism is in 1 sentence. Humanism is a belief that is a balance of both religion and human reason. Okay? It's a way of thinking that is a balance between religion and human reason. Okay, so part religion, part secular thinking. Question 2. List 2 ways humanism encouraged/helped the Renaissance. Number 1, humanism believed that the individual and human society were important. I'll say it again. Number 1, humanism believed that the individual and human society were important. Number 2, humanism encouraged men to study plants, animals, human anatomy, and medicine. And I'll say that one again. Humanism encouraged men to study plants, animals, human anatomy, and medicine. Number 3. List 3 reasons the Renaissance began in Italy. In your notes I gave you 4 reasons, so I'm going to put all 4, I'm going to tell you all 4 rather, and you guys can pick whatever 3 you want. Number 1, the location of the Renaissance being in Italy. Italy was the center of the Roman Empire, as most of you guys remember from Chapter 1. So they were surrounded by Rome's beautiful art and rich history. Okay, so number 1 is Italy was the center of the Roman Empire. So they were surrounded by its art and history. Number 2, city-states became extremely wealthy, so artists could be paid. I'll say number 2 again. City-states became extremely wealthy, so artists could now be paid. Right? Remember we said that once they could be paid, being an artist went from being a hobby to a job or a profession. Okay? So more people wanted to do it. Reason number 3, it began in Italy, is that we had a ton of people moving to the cities, and this meant more customers for the artists. Okay, I'll say it one more time. People moved to the cities, and this meant more customers for the artists, especially the nobles, because, and this isn't part of the answer, you don't have to write this down, but remember the nobles got, I guess you could say, kind of bored with the countryside, and feudalism was, you know, very Middle Ages. Okay, so they were kind of done with it, and they wanted to move to the cities, move downtown, where all the action was. Reason number 4 for the Renaissance beginning in Italy is that Italy was divided into a lot of city-states, which meant a lot of competition. Again, Italy was divided into a ton of city-states, which meant a lot of competition. Remember, the more teams you have, the more rivalries you have, the more competition you have. Everyone wanted to have the best art. Question number 4 on the review sheet. List 2 important things about a city-state. Okay, well, number 1, they grew wealthy from trade and banking, not feudalism. I'll say it again. They grew wealthy from trade and banking, not feudalism. Second important thing about a city-state, their location on the Italian peninsula was perfect for ship access. I'll say it one more time. Their location on the Italian peninsula was perfect for ship access. Number 5, give 2 examples of a city-state. This one's pretty easy. Florence and Venice. Okay, definitely, probably the 2 most famous city-states. I'll say them again, Florence and Venice. Question 6, list 2 ways the printing press changed the world. Number 1, it helped spread ideas and information. Okay, it helped spread ideas and information. Second reason the printing press changed the world, people could now read the Bible in their vernacular or language. People could now read the Bible in their vernacular or language. Right? Vernacular is just a fancy word for the common language of an area. Yeah, remember, and again, you don't have to write this down, but people didn't have to go to Mass to hear the Bible anymore, or to hear it spoken to them in Latin by the priest or pope. They could now read it for themselves and make decisions for themselves, and find out what the Bible really said. And of course, going back to number 1, it helps spread knowledge and information, which helped spread the Renaissance and share what was happening in Italy at the time. Number 7, who invented the printing press? That would be Johannes Gutenberg. Okay, that's Johannes Gutenberg. Number 8, describe 3 techniques or improvements made in art during the Renaissance. Number 1, perspective. This gave a picture a 3D look. Okay, I'll say it again. Number 1 is perspective, and this gave a picture a 3D look. Number 2 is that weird word, chiaroscuro. Number 2 is chiaroscuro. And this is when an artist used shadows in a picture, okay? This is the use of shadows. Number 3, the third new technique or improvement, frescoes. This is using watercolors to paint. Okay, number 3 is frescoes. This is using watercolors to paint. And of course, if you remember our movie, one of the most famous painters to use a fresco on the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel was Michelangelo. Question number 9, name 5 important Renaissance artists. There's a lot of answers to this. Here's the 5 I picked. Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo, Raphael, Jan van Eyck, and William Shakespeare. And yeah, I count him as an artist, okay? Being a brilliant playwright and poet and writer is definitely an art. I'll say it again. Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo, Raphael, Jan van Eyck, and William Shakespeare. Number 10, 2 ways people in Italy's states, I'm going to say that again. Name 2 ways that people in Italy's city-states became rich. I'm pretty sure we kind of already answered this in question number 5 or 4 or something. 1 is trade, and the second way was banking. I'll say it again, trade and banking. Remember, feudalism, you don't have to write this down. Feudalism was on the way out, and trade and banking were on the rise. Money was getting popular again, coins, and actual money was getting popular again. And this is how families like the Medici got so powerful and wealthy in the city of Florence. So that's all 10 questions. There you go. I recommend just rewind it if you missed a question. Start the video wherever you need to get all the answers down. And I guess lastly, it wouldn't be Mr. A's YouTube video without a bonus question, okay? So the first student, as normal, to in each period to get this question to me in person gets the bonus points on the next test. So here's the bonus question. What famous book did Niccolo Machiavelli write in 1513? Okay, what famous book did Machiavelli write in 1513? Machiavelli is a famous author during the Renaissance, and he wrote a book on how a ruler should rule. Should they be tough? Should they be firm? Or show mercy ever? So he wrote a book on ruling and tyrants and kings and things like that. So he wrote a very famous book in 1513. What was the name of that book? That's the bonus question. So take your review sheet. Again, go to the link below and take the online quiz. You can email me that or just print that out and give it to me in person. Really important, guys. I have a new email address. All the teachers do. We have a new email system. So that is, the new email address is bafonso@fuesd.org. Okay, the new email address is bafonso@fuesd.org. That's the new email address for me, and that ending fuesd.org is the new email address for all the teachers at the school. So quiz, review sheet, bonus question. Take care of them all, and thanks guys for watching. You've been great. I'll see you in class.